A very good afternoon to you and welcome to Lunchtime News. I'm Sandro Ferdinando and here are your headlines.
FSA video claims Russian-made helicopter hit with US-made TOW missile near Su-24 crash site. Preparations underway for the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting 2015. Water cut in Mathura following dry weather. Religious observances held across the nation to mark the second full moon Poya Day.
Preparations for the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, which is scheduled to commence in Malta on the 27th of this month, is underway. We now join our special correspondent Roshan Watwala for more details.
Aibowan අප මේ රැඳී සිටින්නේ මධ්‍යධරණී මුහුදේ තිබෙන ඉතාම කුඩා දූපත් රාජ්‍යයක් ලෙස සැලකෙන මෝල්ටා රාජ්‍යයේ.
We are joining you from the Malta, an archipelago in the central Mediterranean between Sicily and the North African coast. A population of 446,547 people occupy an area of 316 square kilometers, and we have been witnessing from yesterday the preparations that are leading to the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Malta. The theme this year is the Commonwealth, adding global value. 53 associated countries will be participating this year. This Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting is very special for Sri Lanka because President Maithripala Sirisena, who is the current chair in office in the Commonwealth, will hand over the position to the Prime Minister of Malta at the 2015 Chogam. This is symbolically presided over by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Several discussions are scheduled to take place along with the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting. The Youth Forum will conclude today. The People's Forum will be held tomorrow. The Women's Forum meanwhile concluded yesterday. The Business Forum will commence tomorrow.
එසේනම් අප මේ පිළිබඳ තොරතුරු වාර්තා කිරීමට News First වෙනුවෙන් සූදානම් සිටිනවා මම රොෂාන් ප්‍රිය වටවල මෝල්ටා රාජ්‍ය සිට.
Newsfirst correspondent Janaka Roshan reports that the elephant known as Galgamur Dalaputua, famous for its majestic stride and tusk, has been injured. He added that the turkey is experiencing difficulties in moving about. Moving on to more local news, former President Mahinda Rajapaksa attended an event in Tumbattana, Balangoda yesterday. Today the police, Criminal Investigation Department and Financial Crimes Investigation Division are chasing after politicians. It is not done because the police want to, but because of the orders issued by the politicians in the top. Therefore, many live in fear today. Some politicians who were supposed to participate at this event received a letter by the General Secretary of our party. All our ministers were requested to refrain from participating in any event that I'm taking part in. Therefore, some are afraid that this will tarnish their image. We live in such an era. The foundation stone of the construction of the second floor of the Sanghavasa of the Siddhartha Buddhist Center in Tumbattana took place under the auspices of former President Mahinda Rajapaksa. The credentials for Venerable Galagama Vinitha Devathero, who was vested with the honorary title of Shasana Sobana Mangala Dharma Kirti Sri Gaurava, was presented by the former President. The National Water Supply and Drainage Board says that water supply to the Mathura district has been limited as a result of the dry weather conditions.
Steps have been taken to provide water from the 27th from between 9 a.m. and 12 noon and from 2 to 5 p.m. We express our regret to consumers for any inconvenience caused by this water cut.
Buddhists mark Ill Full Moon Poya Day today, where several important events took place.
The Ill Full Moon Poya Day marks the end of the rainy retreat period of Vasana Samaya. The bhikkhus assign themselves to indoors in the temples and observe bhavana meditation and other religious activities in their vihara aramayas, and Ilpoy can be considered as the end and climax of the rainy season. The grand ceremonies of offering Katina Chivara can be considered as a highlight of this Poya day. It is supposed to be one of the highest meritorious acts that individuals can perform. Early morning, there are processions carrying the Katina rope to the temples.
The 4 wild elephants that entered the Kirinda town have left the area. These 4 wild elephants from the Yala National Park stormed into the town early last morning, and earlier the Mulgama Primary School in Balangoda was closed following the threat of these wild elephants. Zonal Director for Balangoda PG Aryapala said that the school had been closed since Friday, taking into account the safety of the teachers and the students.
4 wild elephants from the Yala National Park stormed into the Kirinda town early last morning. These mighty pachyderms were seen at the Kirinda burial grounds for a long period of time yesterday. Wildlife officers commenced an operation last evening to drive them back to the wild. According to our correspondent, the wild elephants continued to move into the villages. Wildlife officers attempted to chase them back with the use of elephant crackers. However, the 4 wild elephants moved towards the Kirinda town. Measures were taken to ease the tense situation with the use of loudspeakers. However, the wild elephants did not turn back. These wild elephants were driven out of the populated area today.
Our correspondent Granville Ratnakar, speaking to us earlier this afternoon, said that there is a threat of these wild elephants returning back to the area. He added that the distance between the Yala National Park and Kirinda is almost 15 kilometers and quotes wildlife officers as saying that there are around 40 wild elephants roaming in the area. And with that, we wrap up Lunchtime News. Do join us again next hour for more news.